Okay, namaste, everyone. I hope you're having a beautiful summer, enjoying the weather and the sun and everything. So, I wanted to share a few words about Seva. And first, I got to know about that concept from Amma, like that actually saying that Seva, which means like selfless service, that it is the most quick way to balancing your karma. So if you do service from a pure heart and do something for your fellow human beings, uh, it is like, removing something that is an obstacle in your own progress in life. So, like nothing is a coincidence in life, right? So opportunities can open up for you if you kind of fulfill your part first, meaning that if there are people in your life who you can somehow be of service in small or big ways, whatever is becoming like manifesting for you as opportunities. Um, yeah, so sometimes we are also being tested in this point, that maybe there are people that we don't really feel connected first, but then it turns out that it's actually exactly those people that we should open up our hearts and minds to. That when we are kind of looking for a secure way to move forward in life, we are having some pre-existed ideas how our spiritual work should unfold. That's one also like a barrier, obstacle sometimes for our spiritual progress. So yeah, actually I wanted to introduce to you my project from this summer. And I want to show you this place where I'm sitting actually now. And I want to tell you the story about this place. So this is like a small corner that actually used to be filled with rubbish. Like this is just like my small world now. It's just located in the heart of Kauhajoki, and believe it or not, this is like a funeral car's small garage. And there's a flower shop there. So okay, like there was a fire here in this place, and the owners, they kind of like, this whole area used to be like a dump, like a garbage place. So I decided to clean it, and now it's my summer office. And yeah, because I don't have my own garden at the moment, so I chose to create this small place for myself, to have some quality time outdoors. I'm not like disturbing anyone here. I got like permission to clean this place. The owners were happy for this. But yeah, somehow when I was like cleaning all those dead plants that were in the pile here, I was feeling that, is it like the Kauhajoki people, that were kind of like lost souls? Like for me, it was a very symbolic process. And also after this, or actually during that process of cleaning up here, I also found some, equipment for taking drugs here. So basically, um, yeah, at every place that you kind of like want to clear or you want to purify, you know, you will meet up, with things which have been maybe not of the light there. So that manifested, this drug karma manifested as me meeting some people here in Kauhajoki who have had that kind of background. And so like God sometimes offers you also opportunities to kind of like lift people and serve them, you know. And so we should always like think that, you know, when there is some local some place that you want to kind of like purify or clean, that they will always follow some kind of a process of purification, of karma coming up, which you have to kind of deal with then, you know. And there was also like last week this kind of situation where I was also helping one couple to move a house, and there was a huge like also like like almost an attack on me, you know, even though I was just like helping them. So sometimes when you help or you want to help, you know, this some situations can also bring up a lot of negative emotions in people, you know. So that's something that you have to keep in mind, that, you know, to be also sensitive about, yeah, if people are really open to receiving even help sometimes, you know, when we want to help and we want to serve, you know, sometimes you are doing too much and there is some friction happening because of that, doing too much, you know. But yeah, also, you know, we are everyone, we kind of like, you know, learning from our mistakes. I'm this kind of savior person that I think I can save and help everyone in in my life, but that's also being tested, you know, in a way that sometimes you have to kind of accept that there are limits, that, you know, we have to kind of protect also our own boundaries sometimes, that we cannot yeah, push it in the case that the people are not ready to go beyond a particular point, you know. Yeah, but yeah, I'm always like thinking about manifesting something, you know, beautiful in the place of these dirty places, you know. That this sofa actually what I'm sitting on here, this was here like just abandoned, and it's in good condition, you know. And the owner said, oh, if you like, you know, you can have it and stuff. When my friend who came to see this sofa, she said, yeah, she could just, you know, paint it. But yeah, so I have my little office here, like a, you know, manifested little office where I listen to my, you know, programs online, and you know, do my stuff, enjoying the nature, enjoying the fresh air. Yeah, in the center of Kauhajoki. Yeah, but I feel like, you know, when you do this kind of work, like Seva thing, you know, it's always important to think that you're doing it for the divine. You're not doing it for any particular person only. Like, if somebody doesn't appreciate what you do, at least, you know, you kind of break some energetic thing. You break some energetic limit that you have put for yourself. And you kind of like, you're able to come to the next level yourself. That's my, you know, experience. And sometimes I worked really hard for some things and they didn't manifest the way I thought, you know, for these things to unfold. But I felt still empowered by those things, you know, later on. And I feel like if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be that person who I am now today. And actually, Am also says that, you know, when you do selfless service, you know, the world actually does not change, but you change. So, like, that's what I have actually also experienced, you know. So, yeah, Ganesha can, you know, be your friend when you cooperate with Ganesha in removing the obstacles that you have in your life. Not just, you know, living for yourself, but seeking win-win situations, in life, how you can serve, and how those people maybe who you have served once become your saviors in another point. And let me like bring forth one example of this. Like, we used to have a problem here in Kauhajoki that we didn't have a car to move around, and it's very like difficult actually. You have to go to Seinäjoki to get the train. There's no train station here. Even the buses, they just go to few places. You can't like take a bus from here to Helsinki. You have to go to Jalasjärvi to take a omnibus, and so this place is little bit like you get stuck in Kauhajoki. So yeah, so now we had a friend who, well, actually, his car had problems first. He was working with my partner in the Atria. So yeah, his car broke down and he didn't have place to stay. So he stayed in our flat for 2 weeks. We had at that time two flats, so we were able to help him, and actually his friend as well, one woman. So they stayed in our flat for 2 weeks, and we helped him to like repair his car. There's this mechanic like school here, professional school, where it's really cheap to fix your car and stuff like that. So he got really a good bargain for fixing the brakes of the car. And now he is our driver. Like, they got apartments here in Kauhajoki, and we are still in daily contact with them. We cook together. We have now this kind of like Indian, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh inspired spicy curries every day. And yeah, and after starting to cook, especially like last week was like I was cooking for them every day because they are working hard there, and I don't have a job at the moment. So I'm kind of like just devoting my time for this, spiritual work and developing the yoga business and stuff. So I was kind of like, yeah, getting into the mindset of starting to cook. And today, when I was like visiting the local flea market, which is my, one of my hobbies here, to go and meet people there. So there was this guy coming to ask that, can I donate some potatoes for the flea market? And the ladies there, they say, sorry, we're not able to, like receive any, donations of food or like that. So I said, okay, bring the stuff in my place, that I can take those potatoes, because we also have like a charity thing for delivering, like serving food for the poor people, like once a month, no, once a week. But they went to holiday for a couple of weeks. So many low income people are in trouble for a few weeks now because they were used to having some products from that church every week. So it turns out that now this guy said he can bring these potatoes to me, and I was happy to tell my friends also that I can distribute those potatoes for anyone who needs. And because my favorite food that I was actually cooking last week was the potato curry from those potatoes from the church as well. So yeah, so we have this kind of like nice positive karma cycle now, working for us, because we opened our home, we opened our resources by sharing. Sharing is caring, like they say. Yeah, so new things are like entering our lives as well. So I hope like that you explore on doing seva, explore on seeing what opportunities God creates for you to do service, and see how your life will go on the next level. So with that said, I wish you all the best, and brilliant blessings from Miriam. Namaste.